All right, guys, Jason here from New Affiliate News. Welcome to this video. At this point, I wanted to bring you this here video so that you knew exactly what to expect from a new course, or excuse me, a new software that does webinars. And in my opinion, after going through this for just a few days at this point, I want to bring it to you so you guys can be excited as I am. So let's get with it. This is my WebinarHD review, and this is the members area. Okay, guys, so at this point, this is the most simplistic webinar software I've ever seen. But as I go through this, I want you guys to know that obviously, with me saying this, I am an absolute newbie when it comes to webinar softwares, except for GoToWebinar. So with that being said, let me get into this and show you guys exactly, as basically a newbie, how to do it. Takes only just a few minutes. So here we go. The instant webinar is where, or excuse me, the instant webinar, you can start an instant webinar or a meeting with this, and also the live webinars, so you can start that on Facebook or YouTube live. At this point, we're not going to get into the power of this. I do show it on my written review on my website, again at New Affiliate News, and you can check that out to get a real in-depth look at exactly what all the options are and much more. So here we go. I'm going to go through this here real fast here, excuse me. And I'm going to go with, let me change over. So I'm going to start with the instant webinar. As you go into the instant webinar, you get a basic configuration menu, which is the first one. This is a series of 6 steps that you'll do in order to finish your webinar. So bear with me for just a moment, guys. Let's start out with the basic configuration, which is step 1. You're going to come over here and name your webinar. This is only for your reference. Your people or your attendees will not be seeing this. And put whatever name that you wish. Again, here, part number 2 is the webinar title. Your attendees will see this, so go ahead and name it whatever you wish at that point. Put in your start time. You also can use this for the calendar, and put in your time for your local time zone. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory, guys. And then you would come over here and choose what you would want the description to be. Say monthly Q&A, get in while you can so I can answer your questions, whatever you'd like. That's just an example, guys. And then you can choose to tick this box for webinar replay or no webinar replay, excuse me, guys. Obviously I can't talk today, but I'm going to keep going anyway. And you can also choose to put a custom buy button in there with the URL. But for the moment, I'm going to untick this. Let's move over to the presenters. We're moving a little slow today, possibly. Or you can click next. Sorry guys, looks like I might have to refresh the page. Give me just a moment. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to refresh the page. So we were on part 2 as the presenters. So here, obviously, as the webinar presenter, you're going to go ahead and put your first name in there, your email address, a brief bio if you wish, and then, like I would, either make myself the moderator or I can make myself the presenter. Your choice by just taking this on or taking this off and hit add. Okay, so let's move on to the third step, which is branding. At this part, you can go ahead and upload your own logo. Upload here, grab it from one of the files on your desktop, and then you can come over here, down here on the bottom. You can add your registration video, thank you, and also broadcast video if you wish. Now down here, this is where you can use your tracking, and also they offer to have a custom thank you page. Send your URL right in there and you're good to go. After that, it will show everything right here as it would be seen. So it's as simple as that, guys. Now from branding over to notifications. Here at this point, let me just put that in there just in case. Your email notifications will reply to me or you, as you would put your email address in there. And the other options here, confirm email to registrants, send upon registration. The reminder email to the registrants, you can send it a day before if you wish. The reminder email to your registrants maybe an hour before. Also the additional, maybe even send it 10 to 15 minutes beforehand. And you'd be able to see, or excuse me, personally I would send it probably 10 minutes beforehand, but 15 is awesome. You can also follow up with your attendees one day after the session, and then you can follow up with the absentees with a reply link. Okay, this one's a little bit more in depth for the notifications step, but we also can come down here and use custom text for notification emails. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Number 5 is the room configuration. Here you're gonna possibly upload your presentation slides, and you can also import registrants with this particular configuration. And they also offer the attendee to chat with each other on or off when you toggle this. So at that point, let's move on to number 6. Number 6, we are just going to finish, so I would hit create. And it says, congratulations, your webinar has been successfully created. Now this is the link for the webinar invite. That's pretty much self-explanatory, guys. You would put that in your email, and as soon as they would click this, they would be able to register and go from there. You also can share it on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+. And then now I'm going to go right over here, as it's already successfully created my webinar. I would go to my webinars, and as we come up to this screen here, we have a few actions to take. We can put it in the garbage if we wish. We can make adjustments to it. We can get our link, and then where the real power of this comes in is where we would go directly to where we exactly run the webinar from. So let me get back here and show you exactly how the webinar is going to run for you. It's so easy. One moment, guys. Okay, so here's our administration panels, the right and the left. Here you can see you can exit from the top here. Your administration page, you can take the pane on the left-hand side away or leave it there as I've got it right now. Here you are looking at the voice off and the picture off. Right now, obviously, I have those two off and that on, and the chat. So here, obviously, this is where we're going to chat right here. And then you would send that to your attendees as you chat. Say, if you were doing a pre-recorded webinar, you could let it run on the screen here and talk to, chat with your attendees on the right-hand side, possibly to get rid of any objections or to give them some help out. trying to get the sale that much quicker and more engaging. Okay, so over here we have the right now, obviously, would be only me as the admin member right now. I have no attendees. Obviously, your attendees will come up right here. This is how you share the screen between your moderators, and that's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Okay, so we have other presentation materials that we can get into, and we also have what they have is the new dynamic features or layouts, excuse me. This one here is the side-by-side. Here is the one where we can get in that would have 6 people all on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would all be right here so everybody can talk to each other. And then we have 2 other options here. Forgive me, guys, I'd have to go back. I think this one's picture in picture, and then this one's something else. I forgot, guys, but this is an amazing software. And then after you would choose your presentation, either for 2 or 6, this might even be for members, excuse me, and you would hit start webinar as it would come up on the screen right here. At this point, I don't have anything. I didn't save any videos, but I wanted to show you guys exactly how this works from the back end. So let's give this an exit, and we shall come back right to my webinars. And again, this screen will show you upcoming events that you have scheduled earlier for future events and past events. Also within, you could have your settings here for Facebook and YouTube and all that good stuff. And then your webinars will show up in this tab. So I really love the fact that it's so easy to use. It really puts some of these programs to shame. And with it being cloud-based, everybody can just log on. There's no need, excuse me, guys, no need to download anything to your computer. No, nothing like that. And obviously you join the Facebook group here, and this is the help section that contains all of your tutorials. All right, guys, so let me switch back over here. I think that about covers how somebody like me, basically a newbie with this type of webinar platform, would actually get my webinar going, either pre-recorded or live that you stream through Facebook and YouTube. So I hope that you guys really liked this video. I enjoyed bringing it to you today. This is definitely something that I'm going to be using for my arsenal, because there really is no way to engage your leads better, especially with webinars, guys. So at that point, I want to say thank you for joining me. Again, Jason from New Affiliate News. Please like and subscribe so I can keep my channel going, as I'm really starting to get some headway and move forward with all the videos that I will be doing here. And don't forget, guys, if you are on my website, feel free to scroll down, see my exclusive bonuses, my highly congruent bonuses for WebinarHD. I really think you guys are really going to get a kick out of this, and it will for sure heighten your business to the next level there, guys. So thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you in the next one. Bye now.